This is coming to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona.
We're back. Well, we're going to try to make up a good old-fashioned lemon pie for you today. Now, I know you can go out to the store and buy one that's frozen or whatever. Let me show you how to make one from scratch. You can try it yourself next time. I think you'll like it. It's got a great flavor to it, and you can add, what you want to it. If you want it a little more tart, then you can, of course, go ahead and do that. First of all, we got a double boiler right over here. And I'm going to take the lid off of that, and we're going to add to the double boiler. We're going to put in, let's see, what's it say we got to put in? We got to put in 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch, just plain old cornstarch, just like that. 1/4 of a cup cornstarch, 1/2 cup of sugar, and the salt. And the salt, again, you do your own trick on your salt. And what do we need on the salt? 1/4 of a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. All right, now to that, we have to add some moisture to it. And we're going to put in a cup and a half of water. What happened to my water? There it is. Cup and a half of water. 1 cup. And 1/2 of a cup. There we go. Now what we have to do is we have to let this cook just a little bit. Stir it around just a little bit here. And you have to let this begin to firm up. And now let's see, let me check my recipe over here. Just see here. Yeah, I don't know, okay. And we have to stir pretty consistently, or it'll stick on you, okay? So we want to make sure that we do stir that just a little bit. And then to that, the next thing we do is we add our, hold on just a minute, this is a long recipe. Grandma wrote this for me, and I put it in my cookbook, so it is a little bit long. And to that, then we're going to need to put in 3 egg yolks. I've got them separated over here right now. And the cup of sugar we've already put in, so that's fine. We've got the cup of sugar in there, and we need the 3 egg yolks. And then this has to be cooked until it becomes, it begins to firm up. Now, this is not an easy recipe to do, but I think you'll get a big kick out of making your own lemon pie. And of course, you can top it, either with the meringue, or you can kind of cheat a little bit. We're going to kind of cheat today and do it a little bit differently for you. But you can use the lemon meringue, make it a lemon meringue pie by making your own meringue out of the 3 yolks that we've separated here, okay? Now what we do here is, I don't have my fire up high enough on, there we go. Now we got it. All right, now what we got here is, let's go over it again. Right now we've got 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. We've got 1/2 a cup of sugar, and we've got 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and we've got 1 1/2 cup of water. Okay? Now, to that, let's just assume that this is already firmed up on us. It hasn't firmed up on us yet, so we need a little bit more time. We need about 10 minutes on that to firm it up. But it is getting a little thicker right now. To that, what we're going to do is we're going to add our, let me get over here again, and we're going to add our 3 egg yolks. And, yeah, that's it. And we're going to need to cook it for about another 2 minutes after we add the egg yolks. So let's put the egg yolks in. and I've whipped them up for you here. We'll put those egg yolks right on in there, like that. And of course the egg, also firms it up. It's congeals it. And we'll put that in there like that. We can get rid of this right now. Get that over here. Give it a stir. Oh yeah, we're going now. It's beginning to come along real well now, and it'll begin to, you want to mix it up real good, here. All right? Now, after we've got that, we've got to put in a little bit of margarine, or you can put in some oil if you want to. Today we'll just go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and use a little bit of the of this Crisco that I've got left here. I don't have much, so I'm just going to put in a little bit here. There we go. You can use butter in it. Down on the ranch they didn't have any margarine in those days, so you probably could use butter if you want to. Keep away from the fat like I do. Now it's beginning to firm up on us. Okay, we got to keep cooking that thing, because when it starts firming up, it firms up. Now, what happens now is when this begins to really firm up on us, then we have to take it off the fire and let it set for just a little bit. Let's go back to our gravy here that we've got. Let's just kind of run over that gravy one more time for you that we made up. It's in the back one here, in the back burner. And what we got in that, we've got one can. That's your normal can you get of the corned beef, and I wish I could find that darn weight on that thing. I know it's on there somewhere, but I sure can't find it. I guess I just flat tore it off, or it probably went, when I did the key, it probably went right in the key. But I'm not sure what they are, to tell you the truth, but it's a standard size can. Now, you can make your roux a little differently here if you want to. You could take your roux and mix it with your oil, your flour, and mix it with your oil and make your roux at the beginning if you want to. Now, after we get this firmed up like this, whoops, uh-oh, Brooks. There we go. Now it's beginning to go. It's really firming up fast on us now. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to put in the lemon juice, and here we've got, how much lemon juice? 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice. Okay, and we've got 1 1/2 teaspoons of lemon rind. You just finely grated lemon rind, or you can chop it if you want to. Okay, make sure that that's mixed in there real well. We'll get back to the gravy here in just a second. This is just about ready to come off. Just about ready to come off. It's just pretty thick. Now it's beginning to firm up. Okay, let's go back to our gravy here real quick. And so what we had, we put in 1 large onion, finely chopped. After we have our roux, if you want to make your roux first, that's fine. After you have that, then you add your corned beef, your can of corned beef, 1 nice onion all chopped up, your garlic salt, your pepper. I prefer the white. I just didn't happen to have it today. And then kind of salt it to your own taste. I put a little bit of comino in it just to give it a little bit of that western flavor. Plus, I put in, what else? I put in a little bit of the fire plug, the ground chili. Okay, this lemon pie mixture is just about ready to come off the fire. Just give me about another 20 seconds here, and we'll just take this off the fire. There it is. It's all firmed up on us now. And I'm going to take it off the fire. I'll just turn the fire down on it. Okay. Fire's down on it. Now, I happen to have and I broke it. Oh well, that's all right. We have I cooked this one. Of course, this wasn't from scratch. I bought it in the store and then baked it. You know how you do. You put it in the oven, bake it up. And this is, my grandma wouldn't like this. She liked to make hers from scratch. But what we do here is we just take, after our mixture has set for a few minutes and really firmed up real well, let's make sure we got everything in it. I think we've got everything in it. Yeah, we've got everything in it. Then you take the mixture and you pour it into a pie pan, a pre-cooked pie pan, okay? Just like that. Ooh, that smells good. That does smell delicious. There we go. Okay. And then you want to give it a shake around, you know. You're going to have to shake it around in there just a little bit and get it all down. There we go. Get it up against the edges like, see what I did back here. Broke off. Oh, tastes pretty good. Now, we're going to take another break. We'll be right back. We're going to finish off the gravy, and I'm going to show you how we're going to cheat on the pie. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we're going to finish this up for you. Now, like I told you, we're going to cheat just a little bit. I'm using some plain old Cool Whip today. Okay? All I'm going to do is I'm going to top off this lemon pie with the Cool Whip. Get it all peeked around there. There we go. Just put some nice peaks on it if you can. There we go. Now what we're going to do, that looked pretty good there. Let's get that right out of the way over here now. And let's build this gravy for you. We're going to put it on bread. Okay? Here we go. I'm just going to cut, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these into, like that. Then I'm just going to set them in here, make them look kind of nice, like that. And we're going to put our gravy up on top of them. Real quick, we're out of time. I'm going to put that like that. We're going to put our gravy up on top of it, like that. And I tell you, you want a good meal. Lemon pie from scratch, corned beef gravy on toast, or if you want it on potatoes, so forth, a little bit of garnish, maybe a side vegetable, you got a good meal. We've run out of time. See you next time. Adios.
This was brought to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona.